It's a funny kind of matchup today, isn't it? If you look throughout the group stages, an 8-wicket win for the Bolts second in the table surface. Asif Sheikh goes in to slip himself. If in doubt, you don't know which way it's turning, sweep, and as a consequence get something on it and get 4.
It's rolled away quickly, hasn't it? Down past 45 degrees on the leg side. It's almost as if it runs downhill to that side of the ground. Just accelerates off the surface.
He's had a very good tournament with the ball, Zishan Maqsood. He's contributed with the bats, but nothing coming at any significant rate. For a player who started out as a dasher at the top of the order for Oman, used to strike regularly at 150, 160. He's barely got up above 100. Under edge, is it? Mohsin sinks, so too does the umpire, and Maqsood has to trudge off. Excellent glove work from Malanta. He says it's come off the bottom of the bat, and Maqsood's got to go.
Lovely catch and a good bit of bowling as well. He pushes it wide here and says, go fetch me. The googly again. But a little tap on the shoulder for the wicketkeeper, I feel, because that's a smart snare. And Mohsin is in on the wickets. Struggles with the bat continues. Zishan Maqsood goes for 12. Yaks now for
PL. And I think also somewhere it is.
I'm really sorry I'm going to have to interrupt you for this wicket. We're going to go back upstairs to you guys.
It's not a wicket just yet, but it will be in a moment. It's been sent up to Sanjay Gurung, but Will Basisto knows his fate. He's already walking off. And yet again, HD, it's that bowler who we've left out of the player of the tournament discussion this morning. He's inserted himself back into it. Lalit Rajbanshi at his best.
There's a whole lot of things that are good about this dismissal, particularly the captaincy, because what they've done with Basisto is they moved a man to a very fine 45 on the leg side and took deep square leg and moved him finer and said, we're not going to allow you a sweep shot. And therefore Basisto has had to go down the wicket, which is not his comfortable area. And it's spun past the outside edge, and now we have a real big wicket. And Rajbanshi throws himself into the equation as that local player of the tournament. He's had a good tournament.
On the spot, that's mainly what I like to do. Okay, the all-important toss took place about 20 minutes ago. Manali Patel was out with the captains. Let's see what happened.
Namaskar Nepal, and welcome to qualifier number 2. It's the Bulls taking on the Yaks. The winner of this meets the Royals in the finals, and the loser gets to pack their bags and go home. To the left of me, I've got Mr. Manu Nair.
But I think they're just so worried about their batting at the moment.
Yeah, I think the talk is they believe that this pitch is going to get better and better. Little shout out for Zishan Maqsood as well. With the ball, he's having a very good tournament, 9 wickets, as is Nandan Yadav. As Manali said there at the toss, the Bolts won that first game by 8 wickets. The difference was then they had Anil Shah, and he played 62. They put 84 with Asif Sheikh. How big a loss is he?
I think he's massive, because I do think that at the top of the order, even though Asif hasn't made that massive contribution, they always got starts. They were never 10 for 2.
Than some of the other pitches have had.
Once again, looking to go for that expansive drive outside off. You've got to really credit and commend the efforts of the ground staff, the chief curator, Mr. Mamun, for dishing out some very fine surfaces. Remember, all matches...
Yeah, I'll say it looks a good pitch. A little bit of bounce there so you can play your shots, but they're finding it difficult, the Yaks.
He's miscued this one. Fielder running backwards to take the catch, and it's been pouched as well. Very nicely taken by the captain, Asif Sheikh. It is never easy running backwards, and the danger man Walton has to walk back. Thakur strikes, and the Karnali Yaks lose half their side.
Well, this is a huge wicket. Tucker in the attack. Walton fancied him straight down the ground. Leading edge. Not easy sometimes run the ball going away from you as a fielder. But Asif Sheikh there, look at the delight on Tucker's face. He knows that's the big wicket for the Bolts. They'll be delighted with that. But sadly for the Yaks, Walton goes for 11 from 13. Oh, they're struggling here. 77. Reassess the targets now if they can get to 145.
The line belongs to the umpire. This will be a twist in the tail, let me tell you. It could easily now be wicket number 6 because this looks very close.
I think he's a goner. I really do. Silly batting, backing up there. Thought he were going to get back easy. Great bit of fielding from the Bolts. They've been electric.
Well, some part of that bat has to be across the line. Can we zoom into that? Can we magnify into that? Look at Gulshan Jha's face as well. He senses something wrong here. But this is touch and go.
Well, the Bolts have made the decision for themselves. I think they think it's out. Here we go, look at the zoom. Bit of work to do here. Oh, I tell you what, it could be good night.
Yeah, it could be goodbye. And Gulshan Jha, the tall, lanky all-rounder with good reach. And that's out as well. Anticlimax against the run of play, but the batter over here was too casual on getting back. And I beg your pardon, it's Arjun Garthi who'll have to walk back.
Absolutely silly. The Yaks didn't need that. They really didn't. They needed a partnership to get going. But a fine bit of fielding. Jimmy Neesham, half volley, struck it well, Gulshan, but look at the fielding. The batter didn't get back. Little bit too casual, and he's gone. Gone. Great bit of work from the Bolts. And there you see it. Batalu goes for... too many. It really is.
There again. That stays hit. And that's been taken in the crowd as well. He wins a Kalti.com voucher as well. But it's Gulshan Jha's maximum hits that are taking center stage for the Karnali Yaks.
Well, I get the feeling he likes this shot. He really does. It's an action replay. This time Kishore Mahato gets to the pitch of the ball, free throw at the bat. What a shot that is. Beautiful. Oh, he definitely likes that shot.
Vict. Has he found the fielder? He had to decide between going for the catch or taking on the bounce. And he makes a mess of it. 4 more runs. This is turning out to be a good over. And Gulshan Jha is having a whale of a time. Done with over number 15. 99 for 6.
That's set up for him to pull away, and all he's done is manage to find the hands of Mohsin. He'll be disappointed with himself, Sompal Kami. The ball was there to put away, and what a catch this is from Mohsin.
Not the best delivery that Shermala has bowled in this competition, but sometimes your best deliveries heal nothing and your worst get you on the scoreboard. It's just a drag down, and the captain says catching practice. Good catch, was hit firmly, but straight at Mohamed Mohsin. He's been good with the ball, and now he hangs on to something in the field.
Big wicket of Gulshan Jha. Mohsin brought into the attack for his third over, and Gulshan Jha's chopped this on.
He's been tricky today, Mohsin. The key thing here to Gulshan is he doesn't pitch the ball up. He knows that Gulshan Jha is looking down the ground. That's his strength. So it's back of a length. He jumps onto his front foot and his weight is all over the place. And a little inside edge is found, and Mohsin has another one. He's had a good day, the leg spinner. Gulshan Jha got a good start. They needed him. He goes for 25. The Yaks, well, they're almost bowled out here, 103 for 8.
Getting taped up quickly, Mohsin, after picking up the wicket of Gulshan Jha. And it's Unish Thakuri brought into the side today after leaving Rith Gautam out.
So they leave out a batter and they bring in a bowler. Interesting. He's going to have his hands full here with Mohsin.
That's our sparkling smile fan of the match, thanks to Happy Dent. That is a really nice looking smile as well. Moving across the stumps, he finds a healthy edge. He'll take it. Finally picks up a boundary for his side, Unish.
It's the one place where you felt they could score a boundary because they don't have the power to hit the ball out the ground in front of the wicket. A little bottom edge, the man's up inside the 30-yard circle. Bit of a Sydney Harbour Bridge here, really. Dives over the top of it.
Just the 9 4s and the 3 6s in this entire innings. Uses his feet again, and he gets a good piece of bat on that one. It's going to run away for 4 more. Where was this earlier when he was facing all the dot balls?
Mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. There's a whole different intent. All you can think is that the message was, look, we can't afford to get bowled out, so just stick around and then maybe take it on in the last over. Maybe the bolts will make an error and bowl Jimmy Neesham instead of Shermala.
He's got one delivery to come to capitalize. It's going to be an appeal, and it's going to be an easy decision. That was crashing into the stumps. And it's also going to be the end of Unish Thakuri at the end of this innings. 20 overs gone. The first innings brings on 118 for 9 for the Yaks.
Just probably crashing into leg stump. Neesham was confident. So was the umpire. That's all that actually matters. Ben Mike, the man not in the starting 11, having a few words with Jimmy Neesham.
Of one that's going all the way to the 20th and final. Mohamed Mohsin to the crease. Nobody today, nobody, as Mohsin gets off the mark, with the exception of Jimmy Neesham, has even struck it more than a run of ball. This is not going to be easy.
Well, underscored, haven't they? Beers have replayed a wicket, inside edge, knocking the leg stump bail off. And there you go, he's distraught. His face, it tells a story, doesn't it? He knows he had to see his team home. He was the man. He's been outstanding in this tournament with the bat, hitting 4s and 6s. He's been so entertaining, and show us what this pitch is like. A par score, easily 160, 165.
Goffey, are we being harsh looking at that shot, looking at that delivery and saying, could he just have punched it into the offside because of where his hard work had got the team to?
It's temptation, isn't it? He's such a good striker of a cricket ball, and they always say now, coaching, if you're going, just keep going with the momentum. Keep believing you can keep hitting 4s and 6s. It frustrates, well, it frustrates our very own HD Ackerman as a coach. He wants to see batters get his team.
Oh, this is close. It's gone. Gone. Bippin's got 2. Make it 3. 2 in the over. 16 years of age, Darren Goff. What a moment.
Well, pressure. This is what it does. You need someone like Jimmy Neesham to see you home, because once he got out, the pressure builds. New batter at the crease. The motion. Bippin fired it in. Oh, it's him on the foot and full. And it's clipping leg stump for me. And look at him. Oh, he loves it. What a game this is, cricket. Dreamt of playing from a young age. He's now playing in Nepal, in the Premier League. Relief for the Bolts. The Yaks. Oh, come on. Another 2 runs to the scoreboard for the Bolts.
You sense now the Yaks need a wicket. Get away by one of these two. Get Raj Banshi to the crease. Pumped down the ground, right out of the screws, all the way. I think he's been brilliant with the ball and points, but his most decisive contribution in this tournament may be that maximum.
Well, what a shot this is against a bowler who's bowled really, really well this tournament. And
pumped down the ground, right out of the screws, all the way. I think he's been brilliant with the ball and points, but his most decisive contribution in this tournament may be that maximum.
Well, what a shot this is against a bowler who's bowled really, really well this tournament and today, but he got it in the slot, didn't get it right up there, the Yorker, and he got great contact and it cleared the ropes. Oh, what a time to deliver. 6 from 10 now. Nandan, who's done well, bowled well. 1 delivery changes that. And the Bolts are now favourites. 6 from 10.
One big one does it. Might be tempted into it. Long off goes back. It'll just be a single. Dev Canal place down it. He's thrown it to the right end. No idea what Mayan was doing. This should confirm it for us. For me, that's good enough. The bails come off with the ball in his hand and the batter clearly short. Again, I'm happy I'm not Sanjay Gurung, the third umpire.
It's going to go the way of the Yaks, I'm sure of it. Well short, the Bolts. Well short. Just to add tension around the ground. The delay in such an important part of the game.
There's now probably a little bit of panic for the umpires too, isn't there, Darren? You have to love the drama.
Well, they need to make sure, you see, and they get nervous like anyone else. People in the crowd, people us in the com box, the players. Everyone's nervous.
The heartbeat noise continues to ring out around the ground. Which way is this going, Darren Gough?
Well, it's out.
You and I think it's out.
It's out.
There are William Basisto's parents. They're going to hope that out comes up on the big screen. It's an Apal Pay umpire decision pending. That feels like it's taken an eternity.
It is, as I said, just creates more tension. So much at stake. A place in Saturday's final. Nepal Premier League.
It is starting to head towards those Chobar Hills.
Going to need floodlights. They've had enough. They sat down the Yaks.
Well, at least Kulsawala's back out there. Here we go. OUT. He's gone.
Of course he's gone. They're just making sure the umpires. Nerves all around, even from the umpires. Brave ball for me. Brave ball for me is the bouncer. It's the bouncer. Make him cross back shot it, hook shot. He got a man out there on the boundary. Give him a bouncer.
Looks for the short ball. They get the single. Mid-on is too deep. The scores are tied. No, they're not. What a way to win it. It sums the game up. It's a calamity of errors from the Yaks. And the Janakpur Bolts, thanks to Shermala's heroics at the death, are joining the Sudar Royals in the grand final come Saturday. It's a
low-scoring thriller. The Bolts get over the line. Relief from Asif Sheikh, the captain.